Hey, Christy.
OMG! Look what the cat dragged in. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Has it arrived?
Has what arrived?
Our artistic masterpiece. Our beautiful wedding invitation. We put all our effort into making it. I personally went through every detail to iron out every minor imperfection. It had to be perfect for our big day. Please take your time to admire our masterpiece.
Oh, that! Yes, it has arrived.
Well, I must admit that we went through a lot of trouble to get it to you. You will be coming to our wedding, right? It's the wedding of the decade. Everyone will be there.
I've circled the absence on the invitation and sent it back to you. I put it in the mailbox this morning, so I'm pretty sure that it will arrive by the day after tomorrow. I only had a second-class stamp spare.
You aren't coming? Why?
Why? Don't steal my line. I'll throw it straight back to you. Why? Did you even bother sending me your wedding invitation? In fact, why are you being so insensitive?
Duh, isn't it obvious? We want a big wedding with everyone celebrating our important and special day. That's why, you dork.
Is that the only reason you invited me? And don't call me a dork. You forewent that privilege 6 months ago when you dumped me. What idiot in his right mind invites his ex-girlfriend to his wedding?
God, don't bring that up again. That was all in the past. A lot of water has passed under the bridge. I am so over it.
The past?
We were all good friends at college, weren't we? That's why we both want you to attend our wedding. Why won't you come?
Do I need to spell it out to you? The past informs the present, Sheldon. For someone so intent on paying attention to details, you appear to have overlooked one major one. You cheated on me! With her! The girl you are about to marry. And moreover, she was supposed to be my best friend. Sheldon, you and I were dating. Remember? And your lovely fiancé, your fawning bride-to-be, went behind my back and totally stole my boyfriend from me. Why would I even consider going to your wedding? I still can't forgive what you guys did to me, and I don't even want to see your damn faces. I can't see you in the same way as I did before. Why would I want to go to my ex-boyfriend on my ex-best friend's wedding when you guys cheated on me? Please leave me alone.
Please, Christy, you don't have to be so bitter about it. Let's forgive and forget. You and I were dating all through high school, and you were best friends with Michelle since college. It's time to bury the hatchet. Come on, we've all known each other for a long time. Let's just hope for both of our happiness, and that will solve all of this. You know what John Lennon said. Give peace a chance. Love and peace.
Then why didn't you just break up with me and then start dating Michelle? You don't actually have any sense of morals or any feelings of kindness.
Well, a lot was going on. You know, love is complicated.
Don't me. It's not that complicated. It would have been completely different if you had just broken up with me and then started dating Michelle. You guys are the ones that made it this complicated and messed everything up.
You know, we did think about you and how you would feel. That's why we didn't take our relationship that seriously at the beginning.
Oh, that is very considerate of you both. And it became a serious relationship in the end, didn't it? But what a questionable base to build a relationship on. Whether you were serious or not, if you were really thinking about me and how I would feel, you shouldn't have cheated on me from the start. You should have finished with me first.
Well, all that is over now. Everything is settled. Please come to our wedding. We're friends, aren't we? We're gonna go and make the bridal bouquet tomorrow. Michelle is so excited about it and says she's going to toss the bouquet to you.
You are such a fool. It's only you guys who think that it is over. I told you that I still haven't forgiven you for what you did to me. I was the last person to know. You made me look a fool in front of everyone.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Come on, Christy, for old time's sake.
Haven't you been reading my messages? I am not going to your wedding, and I do not need a bouquet from you. Do you really think that I want to give a speech at your wedding? I do not wish your happiness. Why would I? Please don't ask again.
Okay, then, could you at least propose a toast to the reception? I will make sure that you are right in front of the mic.
Leave me alone! Christy, you can't be serious.
OMG, not you as well. I already told Sheldon I will not be attending.
What do you mean that you are not attending? It's going to be the wedding of the decade. Everyone will be there. You can be my maid of honor. You can't let me down. I was planning to make a pretty bouquet just for you. A lovely cascade of white orchids. I can't believe it.
I don't care about your lovely cascade of white orchids, Michelle. I'll say the same back to you. Michelle, you can't be serious. You stole my boyfriend and now you are inviting me to your wedding? I can't believe it. Have you forgotten what happened when we last spoke to each other?
Oh, now I get it. You still have feelings for him, don't you? I'm right, aren't I? Because it hasn't been that long since you guys broke up.
That's not the problem, Michelle. Any feelings I had for Sheldon have long since dissipated. I couldn't care less if he was marrying the Queen of Sheba. I would still not attend his wedding.
Oh, please, please, please come to our wedding. If you don't come, all my plans will just go down the drain.
What plans? I have no interest in any plans you may be hatching in your vindictive mind.
Oh, but Christy, I wanted to see you getting frustrated and jealous when I tie the knot with your childhood sweetheart.
What? Me? Jealous of you? I will never give you that pleasure.
You've always been better at everything than me since college, and I thought this could be my chance.
That is really messed up, Michelle. I think perhaps you need therapy.
I stood out more than you in college. I was even chosen as homecoming queen. I had the attention of a lot of the boys, but all the boys I liked were more interested in you.
I don't remember it like that.
You were so cocky, acting as if you were playing the lead role in High School Musical or American Pie. All the guys I liked wanted to date you. I didn't stand a chance against you. But you turned down every single one of them because you were with Sheldon. You've been with him since high school.
Wait a minute. Is that the reason you wanted to date Sheldon? Because you were jealous of me?
Yes! That's exactly why I stole him from you. The one you loved so much. I hated it when you got all the attention. Everyone used to say, "There goes Romeo and Juliet." You were like the perfect couple. Everyone said you'd be the first to marry. Nobody imagined you would ever split up. I am very satisfied now. But I would be even more satisfied and so much happier if I could see your pretty little jealous face at our wedding.
So, you're telling me that you only dated him and got engaged to him because in your own bitter and twisted way, you wanted to get back at me. And I thought you were my friend.
I have never considered us as friends. I only ever thought of you as my sidekick. You were a pawn in a bigger game of chess.
A pawn? You thought of me as a pawn?
I did it because you were so annoying. God, you get on my nerves.
I don't understand why you are saying all this now. Why are you being so mean?
Do you want to know the secret of how I became the cutest in college? I hung out with friends that were a little less pretty than me. I had to make sure they weren't too ugly, though. I didn't want to drive all the boys away. It's like the school caste system. You know, I hang out with the sidekicks, the kids who are a bit inferior to me. That way, I can show everyone that I am in a high caste. And since I am the cutest in the group, I also become a queen bee.
So you're telling me that you were with me the whole time and took the same lectures as me, just to make yourself look good? So that I would be a good foil to you and make you stand out even more?
To you, I was the center of attention. But for some reason, all the guys chose you, not me. You are not the only one from college I am inviting. Everyone will be there, including the guys who chose you over me. So your next mission, my little pawn, is to bite your lip with frustration and jealousy at the ceremony. Ha! Sorry I ran off to get married to your long-term boyfriend.
Michelle, for your information, I am now a married woman. I have no interest in your high school theatrics.
Married?
Yes, very happily married with a child.
With a kid? What a liar.
Just for your information. And it's not a lie.
It's obvious that you're lying. You and Sheldon just broke up like 6 months ago. You can't get married and have kids in just 6 months. Well, I guess I can understand you got married on the rebound from having your boyfriend stolen. But kids? Nobody's gonna believe a whopper like that.
My husband has a child from a previous marriage. His wife passed away after she had him, so it's his second marriage.
So, after Sheldon dumped you, in shock and desperation, you went off and married the first man you could find. An older man who already had a child? Were you that desperate?
I wasn't desperate. I got to know my husband and we fell in love. He introduced me to his little boy and then he asked me to marry him. I thought about it, but in the end, I just listened to my heart. That's what happens when you find the right person. Everything just clicks into place.
But you are still angry about us.
That is not the point. I told you many times that I can't forgive you guys for what happened in the past. But I'm not bothered about that anymore, to be honest. And I've moved on and found my own happiness.
So, marrying secondhand goods and bringing up another woman's child is what you consider happiness? You are such a loser. Or maybe you thought that you should marry before we do? That's so pathetic. And you married a guy that has a kid already so that you could have a kid before me? You are crazy.
You're the one that is crazy. Wake up! The world doesn't revolve around you. You might believe everyone thinks like you do, but let me tell you now, they don't. Life is not a race, Michelle. Chill.
Okay, I hear you. I don't know what kind of man you married, but you'll definitely not get the happiness you are looking for. You will suffer and live to regret that you married a widower with someone else's kid. I hope you don't burn yourself. I feel bad for you.
Are you always going to live your life like this? Pushing your ideas and values onto other people? Telling us what we should do and how we should think? I don't think you'll believe anything I say, but right now I'm very happy with the way my life has turned out.
OMG! I saw your husband! We'd just been to the florist for the wedding bouquets. He was coming out of Alinea on Halstead. That's a 3-star Michelin restaurant. The only one in Chicago.
Are you stalking us?
Did you really have dinner at Alinea? What business is he in? He must be loaded.
We are quite comfortable financially, thank you.
Well, I'm kind of jealous. He's the polar opposite of Sheldon. Do you know, Sheldon told me he's not going to buy me an engagement ring. He said that I would be wearing a wedding ring anyway, so an engagement ring is unnecessary. I can't believe it.
Everyone has different values.
It's not fair. I really want a diamond engagement ring. Did your husband buy you an engagement ring?
Of course.
How much was it? Can you send me the picture?
Michelle, what are you plotting? You clearly told me last time we spoke that I'm not a friend of yours. Why should I send you a picture? Why would it even matter to you?
Just show me!
I have no intention of showing you. But yes, it does have a diamond.
Why do you always get all the good guys? What about your wedding ring? 24 karat?
Yes, I have a wedding ring, but it really is none of your business.
Christy, I have an idea.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. I hope you are not going to suggest anything stupid.
Let's swap.
What, rings?
No! Husbands! I will let you have Sheldon back if you give me your husband.
OMG. You have completely lost it this time.
I am serious. Let's trade.
Only a few months ago, you were making fun of us. You told me how marrying him would not make me happy. And now what? Now you want to trade Sheldon with him? That's ridiculous.
Your husband is very good looking. And he bought you a diamond engagement ring, so he must be rich and generous with money, right?
I didn't think you'd be interested in a widower with a child. I'll bet you don't even like children.
I will worry about the child later. I think I can have a better life with him than I could with Sheldon. And it would be so satisfying to take something away from you and see you frustrated.
So basically, that is your real intention, isn't it? Sorry, but to expect me to agree to such a ridiculous thing as trading husbands? That is so stupid. You're insane.
Don't be so stingy. Just give me your husband. Don't you want to get back with your ex-boyfriend? Your childhood sweetheart?
I don't want to get involved with you guys, so don't even bother to ask me. You're engaged to my ex-boyfriend, who you stole from me, aren't you? You shouldn't be letting your eyes wander like this. Just accept Sheldon for who he is and get on with your wedding preparations.
Don't talk down at me!
Just giving you a little advice.
My wedding has been canceled! Sheldon called it off. He contacted the venue without even telling me. We are supposed to be getting married tomorrow. I can't believe he did that. Christy? I know you are reading this. Why aren't you answering my texts?
Your marriage is certain to end in divorce if you cheat on your husband. Better for him to find out now than after the ceremony. Isn't it quite obvious that he would cancel the wedding?
Wait, what?
What I mean is that it is obvious he wouldn't want to marry a woman who was going to be unfaithful to him. Especially one who is gadding about in a life of luxury with a bunch of rich guys while he is supporting her on his own income.
How would you know about that?
Which part? The part about cheating on him with the rich guys? Or the part about his marriage not lasting?
All of it! How do you know about it?
My husband is Sheldon's lawyer.
Sheldon's a lawyer? What do you mean? Sheldon doesn't have a lawyer.
He came to my husband's private law practice with his mom for a consultation. He came in asking for advice because he suspected his fiancée, that's you, was cheating on him. He said his relationship started out as an affair, so he could imagine you doing it to him. He wanted to know if he could sue you for the costs relating to breaking off the engagement. I wasn't there, but that's what my husband told me. The long and short of it.
Are you kidding me? That can't be true! You're joking, right? You're just saying random things just because I took him away from you, right?
I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm just stating the facts. My husband is the lawyer in charge of Sheldon's case. I was very surprised by that. I didn't expect my ex to come to my husband's office.
So you're a lawyer's wife? That's why he could buy you a diamond engagement ring! Why do you always get men so easily? It's so unfair that you got married to a high-spec guy only 6 months after breaking up with Sheldon.
I haven't just met my husband, you know. I have known him for 3 years now. He was a business client of mine.
Business client?
You know that I was working in a real estate company, right? He visited us 3 years ago looking for premises to establish his own business, and I was responsible for that inquiry. We had a good business relationship, and I helped him quite a few times after that with real estate-related litigations. So I've basically known his 3-year-old child as well since he was a newborn baby.
3 years ago? So you were cheating on Sheldon when you were with him?
Why would you take it that way? It was a professional relationship. I wasn't cheating like you guys were. I had Sheldon, and he just lost his wife at the time. He was grieving, so it wasn't like he was looking for love or anything. Anyway, he had a newly born baby to look after and all the responsibilities of being a single parent. He was very busy raising him and also building his own office.
You're really saying that your husband is a lawyer? You're having a better marriage than me? And what do you mean by why he's responsible for Sheldon's case.
So from now on, any communication regarding your marriage to Sheldon will be through my husband. You should know that by now.
I can't take all this in! To suddenly be told our wedding is canceled, and I have to pay for all the cancellation money? I can't get my head around it all. It's happening so quickly.
It's your own fault.
How did Sheldon find out?
Probably because you cheated on him before. He may have felt he couldn't trust you. He became suspicious and asked a detective to investigate to find out if you were really cheating on him. The lawyer told him he could sue you for the full amount and damages if it were true.
How do you know all this? It should all be confidential.
I am a paralegal.
What's a paralegal?
It's like a lawyer's assistant. I haven't passed the bar exam, but I am qualified to perform substantive legal work that requires knowledge of the law and procedures.
I thought you were in real estate.
I left when I got married. Now I work at my husband's private practice. My husband and I are both responsible for this case. Well, I only support him by preparing legal documents, doing research, and general admin.
How can this happen? You're on your ex-boyfriend's side?
I'm not on anyone's side. I'm just doing my job. Also, my husband is the one that took on this case, and I'm talking to you with the consent given by my husband and your partner. I'm going to end this conversation with you, though, so there is no conflict of interest.
Wait a minute! What am I going to do?
Well, he will be requesting the court for you to pay for emotional damage for cheating on him during the engagement period. That comes to $80,000. In addition to that, there is the wedding venue cancellation fee, which is $25,000. Also, you will be required to sign a pledge of a broken engagement and a no-contact order. Oh yes, he's also going to sue you for the cost of moving out of the apartment where you guys live together, too.
Are you kidding? That's gonna be $105,000. It's impossible to pay back that amount of money. And what do you mean by $80,000 for emotional damage? We are not even married. Where did you get that figure from? Did you pluck it out of thin air? That is actually ridiculous.
You cheated on Sheldon with 8 guys. Also, you don't have to be married to sue for emotional damage. Some lawyers are using the new term palimony.
So you're saying that I owe him $10,000 for each one?
Well, he can request as much as he wants. My husband will open negotiations with you forthwith. If it cannot be settled amicably, then it will go to court.
Court? Is it gonna be that serious?
I'm just saying it will go to court if it cannot be settled through negotiation. I'm sure that all of this was explained to you.
Christy, you are my friend, right? Please help me. You're a paralegal, right? You know all about law, don't you? Can you figure all this out for me?
I thought we weren't friends. Wasn't I just your sidekick? Someone to make you look prettier?
No! You've been my best friend since college.
Well, too bad. You are not my friend anymore. I thought we were good friends when we were in college. But now, I don't know you anymore. I don't care about you. I don't care what happens to you.
Please don't say that. Please help me.
I will pass this conversation on to my husband now. Then I will block you and will delete your contact details. Goodbye.
Wait, don't go. I'll apologize to Sheldon. I'm sorry about what I said. I'm sorry. I am begging you. Please help me.
It's a pity you never had the opportunity to toss that bouquet. When they broke up, you would not imagine the terrible things Sheldon and Michelle said to each other. It was a lot worse than when Sheldon and I broke up. They struggled to see eye to eye on everything, and it was a high-octane emotional roller coaster ride all the way through for everyone involved. Since they were unable to settle their differences amicably, eventually the case went to court. It was clear to the judge that Michelle was living beyond her means. She was unable to pay Sheldon the full amount that he had sued her for. After a long, drawn-out case, the judge ordered the palimony to be reduced to an amount she could afford, and that was just enough to make her suffer. Sheldon and Michelle's guest list had been long. They both knew a lot of people from their high school and college days, and Michelle had wanted to show off to as many people as she could to continue her status as Queen Bee.
They had sent wedding invitations out to hundreds of people, so they had to notify each and every one of them about the cancellation of the wedding of the decade. The story of their breakup spread quite quickly through their friendship circles and beyond via social media. The story of the promiscuous homecoming queen getting her just desserts made her the laughingstock of the World Wide Web. It seems that in the end, their capricious behavior led them both to lose friends, trust, and happiness. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. And don't forget to leave a comment. See you next time.